Hi everyone. So I wanted to show you how to work the Smart Drawer program. So when you're in the program, anytime that you click on the icon, it should bring you back to the main screen. Now I have my measurements over on the side of the floor plan that we're going to create. It's the same one that we did in class. So once you're in the Smart Drawer program, you're going to click on the My Documents, the blue button on the right side here. That's going to open up a screen that looks like this. You won't have these files here. Then you're going to click on the left side to Floor Plan Residential. That will bring this screen, and then you're going to click your floor plan. It's going to open up to a new blank floor plan. At this point, it's a good idea to save if it allows you to. It might not. Okay. So we want to make sure that our units are on architectural, and 1/4 of an inch equals 1 foot, because that is the measurement we're going to be using. Then you can do this a couple of ways, which I will show you. You can, this room is a rectangle basically, so you can pull out a rectangle and you can adjust the measurements of this. You can delete the door opening that was there. You can click on this measurement and change it. In our case, it is 16 feet 5 inches, and that changed both sides. And then this side should be 13 feet 7 inches. So if I change this to 13 feet 7 inches, that gives us our rectangle in the correct size. Just going to reposition it. Then, similar to what we did in the Bassett floor plan, we are now going to open up our doors and windows. Now, if this is not here, the room outlines and doors and windows, then you're just going to click on this triple line and you're going to go to more symbols. And then in floor plans, you can see that the room outlines is right here. So if you needed this, you would say okay, and that would bring it over here. And then if you needed the windows and the doors and windows, then that also should be here. I'm not seeing it. So you would want to say add library. Oh, it's right here, doors and windows. So it's under furniture. And then I'm also going to add the living room furniture. So I'm going to click on living room and I'm going to say okay. So now that added my living room symbols. So now I have my room outlines, which I really only needed just to pull out that rectangle. And then I have my doors and windows. So the next things that I'm going to be working with is my doors and my windows. So we know that we need the wall opening for this area, and that is going to be 30 inches. So I'm going to change this to 30 inches. And then it's going to be placed 20 inches from that opening. So I'm actually going to just change this to be 20 inches, which is 1 foot 8 inches. So now I have my opening at 30 inches. I have a 20-inch space here for the 1 foot 8 inches. It's basically just converting my inches into foot with inches. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is create the large opening, which is 6 feet 3 inches. And that is going to be 3 feet 7 inches from the corner. So I will get another wall opening. I'll place that down. I will change this measurement to 6 feet 3 inches. And then I'm going to shift this to be 3 feet, 7 inches. So now I have 3 feet, 7 inches, and I have this opening, which is 6 feet, 3 inches. So now I'm the same here, and I'm good on this wall. The next thing that I just want to make sure my audio is correct. Okay, sorry. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is the windows. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to grab 2 windows. So I have 1 window, and that is going to be 24 inches away. So I'm just going to put 2 feet. It's already 3 feet, which is correct. Now I can either grab another window out from my symbol, or I can click on it and say Command C, Command V. Actually, I can't do that. So we'll just grab another one out because it wasn't letting me do it. Okay, so this will be 5 feet, 6 inches. So I just adjusted this. So now we have 2 3-foot windows. We have a 2-foot space here. We have a 5-foot, 6-inch space here. So our 2 windows are set. So we're good. Okay. Next thing that we're going to do is get our fireplace. So our fireplace is not in our doors and windows. We can see if it's in our living room, which it is. So in our living room, we're going to pull out the fireplace, and then to rotate this, you have to hover over until you see you get that circle, which is like right up above the eye, and you're just going to rotate your fireplace. It's already 4 feet, which is the correct measurement. So we're just going to place it on this wall. But now we need to position this so that it's 5 feet from the corner here. So what we're going to do is get the measured distance. So the second one down in dimensions and area, we're going to click measure distance. And now we should be able to measure out 5 feet. And then we should be able to take that and move it, and then move our fireplace right next to that measurement. So we put our 5 feet here, that was under measure distance. And then we put our guide so that we have the distance here for 5 feet. And we can delete this after, or we can move it out to the outside so it's not on our actual floor plan in the way. So we'll just move that out. Okay, the next thing that we have to do is put our 30-inch opening. So we will go back to doors and windows, get a wall opening, put that down. This has to change to 30 inches. So I'll just change it to 30 inches, hit enter. And then this just needs to be 15 inches away. So I can measure again with the measure distance tool. And I can measure out, I'll just click this and type 15 inches. And then position it so that I could see where this opening should be, which is about here. Okay. So then we have our opening. All right, so this pretty much is how you create your floor plan. So I'm gonna stop here, and then I'll do a separate recording for how you would draw it, but this is how you would do it if you were pulling out the room outline already in a rectangle shape. So I'm gonna stop now. Oh, hold. I need to stop the recording.